Dark times. No one asks for them, but they show up, uninvited, unrelenting. And yet, those seasons, they teach the most. Pain reveals what comfort hides. Loss shows you what truly matters. Silence makes you hear your own voice again. You learn who's really in your corner. You learn what you can survive. And more than anything, you learn who you are when life doesn't go your way. These moments, they shape you. They don't break you. They build you. It's in the dark that you start to grow roots. And one day soon, you'll rise again, stronger, wiser, clearer. So if you're in a storm right now, don't rush it. Don't numb it. Listen to what it's teaching you, because on the other side of this pain is a version of you that's unshakable. The darkness won't last. But what it gives you, that stays forever.
You are worthy now. You don't need more followers, more money, or more success to be worthy. You are enough right now. Worth doesn't come from likes or labels. It comes from who you are. Who you are is human, whole, and valuable. You don't have to prove your worth. Just believe it. We're already deserving of love, rest, joy, and peace. Don't let a noisy world convince you otherwise. Your worth is not up for debate. Own it. Live like it.
You're waiting for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect version of you, but that version doesn't exist. Every dream you've buried under doubt is begging to breathe. Start messy, start scared, start unsure, because clarity doesn't come before action. It comes from action. Build it now, with shaky hands and a full heart. You don't need 10 steps ahead, you just need one. The world needs what's inside you, not later. Not when it's perfect. Now. Start before you're ready. You'll figure it out on the way. You're so busy thinking about what could go wrong. But let me ask you this. What if it works? What if the risk you're scared to take is the one that changes everything? What if your idea actually flies? What if you're not unqualified, but underrated? What if the door doesn't open because you're meant to build your own? Every great thing that exists started as a scary idea. Everyone who made it started with doubt. Overthinking is fear wearing a mask of logic. But deep down, you already know. You've got something real. So ask again, what if it works? And this time, believe it. You're not bored. You're overstimulated. And your brain is begging for stillness. Every scroll, every ping, every post, it's training your mind to crave noise. But the real magic? It happens in the quiet, creativity, healing, peace. They don't live on your screen. They live in your silence. Try it. No phone for 1 hour. Go for a walk. Look up. Feel the wind. Hear your thoughts. Life isn't happening on your timeline. It's happening right now, beyond the feed. Don't miss the real world. Chasing a virtual one. Unplug to reconnect with yourself. You're wasting time, and it's killing your potential. Every day you waste, scrolling, sleeping in, waiting, is a day you'll never get back. Time is your most valuable asset, and you're throwing it away like it's unlimited. How long are you going to put off your dreams? How many excuses will you make? You say you want to win, but you don't act like it. You're stuck in the same routine, feeding yourself lies. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. Your future self is begging you to stop making excuses. No one's going to save you. No one's coming to fix it for you. Your potential is waiting for you to show up, but it won't wait forever. Stop wasting time. Get up, work, repeat. Because your future depends on what you do today. Everyone's posting their best days, their highlight reels, their wins. And here you are, wondering if you're falling behind. Stop scrolling. Comparison is the thief of joy and the killer of progress. Just because they got married, bought a house, landed a deal, or went viral doesn't mean you're late. Life isn't a race. It's not a scoreboard. It's your journey, your timing, your growth, your truth. You don't need to catch up. You just need to keep going. The only person you should compete with is the version of you from yesterday. So post less, stress less, and live more. You're doing better than you think. Every second you waste scrolling, every excuse you make. Every day you choose comfort over challenge. You're pushing your dream one step further away. You want success? It doesn't come to those who wish. It comes to those who work when no one's watching. It comes to the ones who fail, bleed, cry, and still show up the next day. Wake up earlier, train harder, read more, build discipline like a machine. You don't need permission. You need fire. You need that why so deep it drowns your fear. Ooh, we're not born average. So stop living like it. This is your reminder. Your time is now. Not tomorrow, not next year. Now, get up, go. Become the beast they said you couldn't be. Pain is your power. They thought the pain would break you, but it didn't. It built you. Every drop of sweat, every ounce of energy you gave when you felt like quitting, every moment you wanted to stop, but you didn't. That's where your strength was born. Pain isn't your enemy, it's your fuel. Pain is the thing that transforms you from ordinary to extraordinary. Every failure, every setback, it taught you something comfort never could. You didn't choose the pain, but you chose to rise above it. And now, you're stronger, you're sharper, you're more powerful. Pain doesn't stop the chosen, it sharpens them. Embrace the pain, because that's where your power lies. Hey, stop scrolling, just for 60 seconds. You're not behind, you're not too late. Social media lied to you. Success isn't overnight, and healing isn't instant. Most people you admire, they were quietly grinding while the world wasn't watching. You're not supposed to have it all figured out. You're supposed to show up on the hard days, on the boring days, on the days you don't feel like it. Because discipline is louder than motivation. And progress. It's made in silence, not in likes, not in followers. So breathe, reset, then go again. Your future self is watching. Make them proud.
Start before you're ready. You don't need to have it all figured out to start. Too many people wait for the perfect plan, the perfect mood, the perfect moment, but perfect never comes. What matters is starting. Start scared, start unsure, start messy. Just begin. Every expert was once a beginner. Every success story started with a first step. You grow stronger as you move forward. So don't wait. The first step might feel small, but it can change everything. Start now. Build as you go. Protect your peace. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Protect your peace like it's gold, because it is. Your peace is your power. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. Don't feel guilty for saying no. You're allowed to step back. You're allowed to choose peace over pressure. Peace isn't weakness, it's wisdom. In a loud world, calm is strength. You don't have to explain your peace to anyone. Keep it. Guard it. Choose it daily. Rest is not laziness. The world teaches you to work until you break. But rest is not weakness. Rest is power. Your mind and body need it. You don't need to earn rest. It's your right. Sleep when you're tired. Breathe when you're overwhelmed. Don't call yourself lazy for listening to your body. Rest isn't the opposite of productivity. It's part of it. A rested you thinks better, creates better, and lives better. Rest doesn't slow you down. It helps you last longer. Honor your rest. Your pain has purpose. Everything you've been through. The heartbreak, the loss, the failure, it all taught you something. Pain has a purpose. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you real. Strong people aren't made by easy lives. They're shaped by pressure, molded by pain, and healed through time. Don't hide your scars. They show your strength. What hurt you can still grow you. Your story isn't over. It's still unfolding. Keep turning the pages. Progress over perfection. Forget being perfect. Perfect is fake, stressful, and impossible. Progress is real. Progress is powerful. Focus on doing better, not being flawless. Small steps every day matter more than one big moment. Keep going. Keep learning. Keep improving. The goal isn't perfection, it's growth. If you're growing, you're winning.
Which one are you? The one who dreams but never acts? Or the one who takes the first step, even when the path is unclear? Many wait for the perfect moment, the right circumstances, or the assurance of success. But waiting often leads to missed opportunities. Then there's the one who moves forward despite the fear, despite the uncertainty. They understand that progress is made in the doing, not in the waiting. Falling down isn't failure. It's part of the journey. It's the courage to rise that defines us. Success isn't about perfection. It's about persistence, resilience, and the willingness to keep going. So which one are you? The one who waits or the one who takes action? The choice is yours. Still showing up. Everyone's running, everyone's tired. But you still show up. No one claps, no spotlight, but you keep going. That's strength most won't understand. While others chase attention, you chase growth. Quiet, consistent, unstoppable. One day they'll wonder how you did it. You'll smile because you were built in silence. Remember this, effort beats noise, every time. Your timeline. Take a second. Breathe. You're not late. You're not behind. You're just not on their path, and that's okay. Some bloom fast, some bloom right on time. Life isn't a race. The real win? Becoming who you were always meant to be. Stay patient. Stay grounded. You don't need to catch up, you need to keep going. Start messy. Perfection is a myth sold on highlight reels. You don't need the perfect plan. You need a brave first step. Start ugly. Start scared. Start unsure. The world doesn't need another polished clone. It needs someone real. Progress is born in chaos. You don't have to be ready, you just have to begin. Messy action still moves mountains. Let them watch. They doubted you, laughed at you, whispered behind screens. That's fine. Let them watch. Let them scroll past now, because one day they'll wish they supported you. Growth is quiet. Victory is loud. Keep building when no one claps. Your results will silence the noise. You don't need to prove them wrong. Just prove yourself right. Be the creator. Every scroll feeds a story. But what about yours? Don't just consume, create. Don't just dream, do. It's easy to watch others live big. Harder to build your own legacy. But you weren't born to be a spectator. You were born to build. So post it. Launch it. Say it. Live it. Your voice matters. Use it. How many times have you told yourself, I'll do it when the time is right? We've all been there, waiting for the stars to align, for the conditions to be perfect. But here's the truth. The right time never comes. Life doesn't wait for perfection, and neither should you. Every second you spend waiting for the perfect moment is a second you are losing to fear and doubt. You don't need all the answers today. You don't need everything to be perfectly in place. What you need is the courage to take the first step, even if it's not flawless. Because the moment you decide to act, that's the moment your life starts to change. Imagine looking back a year from now. Where do you want to be? Still waiting for the right time? The right time is now, and it's waiting for you to step up and take control. It's not about being perfect. It's about taking that first step forward. Stop scrolling. This is for you. If you've ever thought, I should be further by now, pause. You're not late. You're not broken. You're just comparing your path to someone else's timeline. Let me tell you something powerful. Growth looks different for everyone. Some people peak at 20, others start building empires at 50. Some find love at 18, others heal and find it later. The timeline you're on, it's not broken. It's custom built for your story. The struggle, the waiting, the silence, it's not a pause. It's preparation. Just because it's not happening now doesn't mean it won't. Keep moving. Keep building. Keep believing. You're not too late. You're just getting started. And one day soon, you'll look back and realize, this moment, it was the turning point. They don't believe in you yet, and that's okay. They laugh, they doubt, they say it's impossible, but that's not your job to fix. Your job is to build in silence, to grind when no one's clapping, You don't need approval to be powerful. Your success will be your loudest reply. When you show up every day, even tired, when you keep going, even when it's slow, when you grow quietly and shock them loudly. That's how legends are made. Don't chase attention. Chase mastery, chase consistency, chase you becoming undeniable. They won't believe you until you win. And then, they'll ask how you did it. Just smile and keep building. If you're waiting to feel ready before you start, you'll wait forever. Readiness is a myth. Confidence comes from doing, not waiting. The people you admire, they didn't have all the answers when they started. They just moved, scared, uncertain, unprepared, but they moved. And that's the difference. So stop trying to be perfect. Be present. Be in motion. The first step will never feel easy, but it's the only way to unlock the next one. Don't wait for the right time. Make it right by starting now. Your energy is your currency. More valuable than time, more powerful than words. And every time you argue, overthink, or chase approval, you're spending it. So ask yourself, are you using it to grow or letting it slip away on things that don't serve you? Not everyone deserves a seat at your table. You don't owe the world your energy, especially when it costs your peace. Your time is precious. Your space is sacred. And your energy? It's non-refundable. This is your reminder. Silence isn't weakness, it's strength. Boundaries aren't walls, they're protection. And choosing peace over chaos? That's not giving up, that's leveling up. So protect your vibe. Guard it like gold. Because when your energy is aligned, you're unstoppable. No one's coming to save you. No mentor, no perfect opportunity, no magic moment. But here's the plot twist. You don't need rescuing. You have everything it takes to change your life. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's lonely sometimes. But the power to shift your future, it's already in your hands. Discipline, vision, belief. You're not waiting for permission. You're giving it to yourself. This is your comeback story. And you're the writer, the hero, and the reason it gets told. Stand up, show up, start now. You got out of bed today? That's a win. You chose progress over perfection? That's a win. You kept going even when no one noticed? That's a win. Stop minimizing your efforts just because they're not viral. Success isn't always loud. It's the quiet stuff that builds the strongest foundations. The early mornings, the late nights, the inner battles no one sees. Don't wait for applause. Clap for yourself. Because those small wins, they're building something massive. Stay patient, stay proud. Big things are coming brick by brick. Stop, breathe, and hear this clearly. You are not your productivity. In a world that glorifies the grind, the hustle, the constant output, we've forgotten that rest is not a weakness. It's a necessity. You're allowed to pause. You're allowed to not have a 5-year plan. You're allowed to choose peace over pressure. Your value isn't in how fast you reply to emails, how many tasks you finish, or how many hours you work. It's in your presence, your kindness, your courage to slow down in a world that won't stop moving. You were not born to burn out. You were born to live, fully, deeply, intentionally. So pause. You're enough, even when you're still. Remember that. You're waiting for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect version of you, but that version doesn't exist. Every dream you've buried under doubt is begging to breathe. Start messy, start scared, start unsure, because clarity doesn't come before action. It comes from action. Build it now, with shaky hands and a full heart. You don't need 10 steps ahead, you just need one. The world needs what's inside you, not later. Not when it's perfect. Now. Start before you're ready. You'll figure it out on the way. Growth is beautiful, but sometimes it's lonely. Not everyone is meant to stay on your journey. Some people were chapters, not your whole story. And that's okay. You're allowed to want different things. You're allowed to outgrow old versions of yourself and the people who expect you to stay the same. Choosing growth means choosing yourself, even if others don't understand it. You don't need to explain your healing. You don't need to apologize for evolving. It's not selfish to protect your peace. It's necessary. Let go. With love, not guilt. Some doors have to close for better ones to open. Do you feel lost? Stuck? Like you're just going through the motions every day? It's time to change that. It's time to find your true purpose and live with intention. When you know your purpose, every moment becomes a stepping stone towards something greater. Living with intention means aligning your actions with your deepest values and living every day with a clear mission, one that excites you. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now. Your future self will thank you. Focus on what matters. The world will try to distract you, but don't get lost in the noise. Stay aligned with your purpose. So today, make a choice. Choose to live purposefully. Choose to take the next step, even when it's hard. Take control of your life. Your best self is waiting. Let's unlock your full potential. Start now. Stop waiting for the perfect plan. Stop telling yourself you'll start when things settle down. Because here's the truth. You won't feel ready. You won't wake up one day with zero doubt, full confidence, and a step-by-step roadmap handed to you. Progress doesn't wait for perfection. Clarity doesn't come before action. It comes through it. That thing you're scared to start? That conversation, that project, that dream, it's not asking for perfection. It's asking for courage. Just a little. Enough to start. You've spent too long preparing, perfecting, second-guessing. But boldness builds momentum. And momentum changes everything. So here's your sign. Not to be perfect, not to be fearless, just to begin. Because your next chapter doesn't start with a breakthrough. It starts with a choice. Start now. You don't need to earn your rest. You don't have to break down to take a break. You are not a machine. You are not your to-do list. And being tired isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of being human. We've been taught that pushing through is strength, that exhaustion means effort, that busy equals worthy. But burnout isn't a badge of honor. And rest isn't laziness. It's fuel. For your clarity, your creativity, your joy. You don't need to apologize for pausing. You don't need permission to breathe. So give yourself that space, not when it's all done, not after the chaos calms, but now, right now, because you don't need to collapse to justify care. You just need to remember you matter, even when you pause. Stop comparing your timeline. Life isn't a race. You keep looking around and feeling like you're behind, like everyone else figured it out and you're still stuck. But what if you're not late? What if you're just early? Nobody posts the confusion, the 3 a.m. panic, the doubts. They just show the wins. So you compare your raw footage to someone else's highlight reel. Success isn't linear. It's messy, delayed, and full of detours. The truth? Most people don't know what they're doing. They're just moving anyway. You're not behind. You're preparing. Your season is coming. But if you quit now, you'll miss it. Patience isn't weakness. It's belief. Stay consistent. Be kind to your pace. Because you're not late. You're just early. And that's powerful. You are not behind. You're just on a different timeline. And that's okay. You don't need confidence. You need courage. I'm not ready yet. That voice? It's lying to you. Readiness doesn't come first. Action does. Think about it. Were you ready the first time you walked, spoke, drove a car? No. You became ready by doing it scared. Confidence is the reward, not the requirement. Waiting to feel ready keeps you stuck. The only way to grow is to move before you feel qualified. Because most breakthroughs happen after you take the leap. So stop waiting. You don't need to be ready. You just need to begin. You just need to begin. Confidence comes after the leap, not before. Your worth is not measured by hustle. Burnout culture is toxic. You are worthy without productivity. If you're exhausted but still feel guilty for resting, you've been lied to. We've been taught that rest is laziness. That if you're not producing, you're not valuable. But you are not a machine. You're a human being. Your worth isn't tied to output. You don't need to earn rest. You don't need to grind until you collapse. Real success is sustainable, and that starts with slowing down. So rest, breathe, reconnect, because you're already enough. You are not a machine. You don't need to earn rest. Let me guess. You've been waiting to feel ready, waiting for a sign, waiting until the fear goes away. But here's the truth. Most people never start, because they're waiting for a moment that doesn't exist. Readiness is a lie. And fear's not a stop sign. It's a green light. If you're scared, it means you're standing in front of something that matters. So don't wait for the fear to fade. Move with it. Start messy. Start unqualified. That's how every great thing begins. Not with confidence, but with courage. It comes from doing. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you you're ready. Especially when it's terrifying. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a brave step. 1. Now. Not because you're ready. Start now. Start scared. Just start. Growth is beautiful, but sometimes it's lonely. Not everyone is meant to stay on your journey. Some people were chapters, not your whole story. And that's okay. You're allowed to want different things. You're allowed to outgrow old versions of yourself and the people who expect you to stay the same. Choosing growth means choosing yourself, even if others don't understand it. You don't need to explain your healing. You don't need to apologize for evolving. It's not selfish to protect your peace. It's necessary. Let go, with love, not guilt. Some doors have to close for better ones to open. You're not lazy. You're just mentally exhausted. A burnout validation video with a twist of encouragement. If you've been calling yourself lazy, stop. That's not the truth. You keep calling yourself lazy because the to-do list is untouched, the room is a mess, and even simple tasks feel impossible. But let me tell you something. You're not lazy, you're exhausted. You're mentally worn down, not weak. When your mind is in survival mode, your body saves energy. That's not failure. It's protection. That's not laziness. That's resilience under pressure. So give yourself compassion. Rest is not a reward. It's fuel. It looks like slow mornings and gentle effort, and that takes more strength than the hustle ever will. Don't confuse the two. When life knocks you down, it's easy to believe you can't get back up. But let me remind you of something powerful. You are stronger than you think. Every challenge, every setback is shaping you into someone who can rise above. There are times when it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But remember, the greatest warriors are made in the toughest battles. You've been through hard times before, and you made it out. This time won't be any different. Don't listen to the voices that tell you to give up. The strength to move forward lies within you. Your resilience, your heart, your determination, they are your weapons. Keep going. You are unstoppable. Trust in your strength, embrace the struggle, and rise. You've got this. Embrace change, embrace growth. Inspire the viewers to embrace change as a way to grow and transform. Change is scary. It pushes you out of your comfort zone, and that can feel unsettling. But change is not your enemy. It's the catalyst for growth. Without change, we stay stuck. Without growth, we stop living. Embrace the unknown, because it's in those moments of uncertainty where you discover your true potential. Remember, the butterfly was once a caterpillar. Growth requires discomfort. So, step into the unknown and watch yourself transform. Change isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. Because growth begins when you do. Let go of what no longer serves you. Help viewers let go of toxic influences in their lives to create space for positivity. Sometimes we hold on to things, people, or situations that weigh us down. We think we need them, but in reality, they only hold us back from becoming who we're meant to be. Let's go! Let go of what no longer serves you. It's okay to release people who don't align with your growth. It's okay to step away from things that drain your energy. By letting go, you make room for new possibilities, new people, and a new version of yourself. You deserve to live in peace, to thrive, to grow. So, take that first step. Release what's holding you back and welcome the freedom that comes with it. Believe in yourself even when no one else does. Motivate viewers to trust in their abilities even if they don't have external validation. There will be times when others don't believe in you. There will be moments when it feels like the whole world is telling you to give up. But you have something they don't see, your own belief. When no one else believes in you, you must believe in yourself. Trust your instincts, trust your journey, and most importantly, trust your ability to overcome. It's your belief that will carry you through the darkest days. It's your belief that will push you toward success, even when the world doubts you. So, keep believing. Keep fighting. Because the most powerful force in the world is the belief you have in yourself. Encourage the viewer to take the first step, no matter how small, toward their dreams. Too often, we wait for the perfect moment to start. We tell ourselves we're not ready, not qualified, not good enough. But here's the truth. The best time to start is now, right where you are. You don't need to have it all figured out. Take that first step, even if it's small. Each move forward, no matter how tiny, brings you closer to your dream. The road won't always be easy, but every journey begins with one step. Don't wait for tomorrow. Today is the day to begin. So start. Start messy, start uncertain, but start. Because you deserve to live your dream. Encourage the viewer to take the first step, no matter how small, toward their dreams. Too often, we wait for the perfect moment to start. We tell ourselves we're not ready, not qualified, not good enough. But here's the truth. The best time to start is now, right where you are. You don't need to have it all figured out. Take that first step, even if it's small. Each move forward, no matter how tiny, brings you closer to your dream. The road won't always be easy, but every journey begins with one step. Don't wait for tomorrow. Today is the day to begin. So start. Start messy, start uncertain, but start. Because you deserve to live your dream. Discipline is the real motivation. Motivation is weak. It fades the moment things get tough. You think motivation is going to carry you to your goals? It won't. It's not about waiting to feel ready or waiting for the perfect moment. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline? Discipline shows up every single day. Discipline is doing the work when you don't feel like it. Discipline is choosing to push through the struggle, even when your mind says no. It doesn't matter if you're tired or scared or not in the mood. You keep going because discipline is the real motivation. Do it tired. Do it scared. Do it anyway. That's how you build success, one disciplined action at a time. Every morning you wake up, you face a choice. Stay in bed and dream, or rise up and chase those dreams. The world doesn't owe you success. It offers you opportunities. It's up to you to seize them. Remember, greatness isn't born. It's forged in the fires of perseverance and determination. When challenges arise, don't shy away. Face them head on, for they are the stepping stones to your triumphs. Doubt will whisper, "You can't." Let your actions roar, "Watch me." Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failure is a lesson, not a defeat. So stand tall, breathe deep, and step forward. Your journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Because within you lies the power to rise, to overcome, and to achieve the extraordinary. Now, go out there and show the world the strength that resides within you.
Every great achievement begins with a dream. But dreams alone aren't enough. They require focus, determination, and unwavering commitment. Focus is the bridge between dreams and reality. It's the discipline to say no to distractions and yes to your purpose. It's waking up each day with a clear vision, setting your intentions, and taking deliberate steps toward your goals. In a world filled with noise and endless distractions, maintaining focus is a superpower. It's what separates those who achieve greatness from those who settle for mediocrity. When you focused on your dream, obstacles become stepping stones, and setbacks become comebacks. The journey may be challenging, but the destination is worth every effort.